very important to have a quality and consistent deep backhand volley. First of all, you must really understand what you want to achieve out of your backhand volley. You want to be able to play it down the wall to target, maintain front position and keep control over the rally. So we're not playing this shot as a winner, merely as a way to maintain control over the front of the court. So we take a look at Cam as he moves forward here in this situation, and we'll notice that he'll set his back foot to be able to give himself the correct stride as he approaches the ball on the last step. So if you can get that back foot in the correct position, you'll find that you won't have to worry too much about where your front foot goes, because that will just merely happen out of natural course. So it's that back foot where you need to get the correct stride so you can have a nice even balance as you go. You'll notice that Cam takes both his hands high. In other words, his hitting arm is very high, and so too is his left hand. Generally, the higher the ball, the higher you will raise your left hand, and then that racket comes down around his body. Now if we take a look at that yellow line, that's setting this line of his shoulders, and I'll leave that down on the floor. Now his shoulders have come right round to the sidewall, and so too is his hips. He's in a wonderful position with his body primed to be able to unwind and get real control out of his body rather than out of his arm to hit this ball. At this point he's transferred all his weight onto his front foot, and he's going to maintain a centre of balance by moving his left hand and turning his body at the same time. So now he's turned his body out towards the front wall. So his shoulders are now pointing there, and we'll drop that line down to the floor as well. So he's hit that point to point of impact. He's hit that with the turn of his body, and he's maintained his balance by pushing his left and right arms apart ever so slightly, so his left hand has moved back a little bit as well. From point of impact, he doesn't turn his shoulders or his body at all. It's all arm work, and so his left arm has come from that yellow line across to here. So early turn is where you get your power from, and then after that it's your left hand versus your right to maintain control over your body and have real strong accuracy in your shot. So the outcome of the shot is a full quality controlled hit to target just behind the service box on the full. He moves straight out of the hitting position and back to the tee in full control of the court. So we take a look at this and break it apart into sections. If we look at the preparation, or as he comes in, what I want to concentrate most of all is how as he steps forward he turns his shoulders back in for prep. So if we go back and look at that again, we'll see he steps forward here and his right shoulder comes in as preparation. So what he's doing is he's prepping his body. So his shoulder and hips both turn back, so he's got some real body power to be able to hit through the ball. And that step has allowed it, by stepping back with your right foot that way, it's allowed that to happen very, very easily. Step 2 is the circle behind your back. That will actually give you a fair bit of power as well and get your racket into the correct position to be able to hit. Step 3 is body turn with the controlled arm. So now we're going to drive our body through the ball to point of impact. So this is a lot of body and minimal arm movement. The arm just merely comes around into the correct position. So your arm moves forward and to the correct position to hit with strength, and it's about body control that hits that point that gets you to that point. Your shoulders are now pointing towards the front wall. Step 4 becomes the follow through without any body turn but using your arms. So that really maintains a real good balance and control over your body and allows you to get a really good foundation to hit from. See how much the left hand moves? It moves a fair bit, which the one arm moving against the other allows you to keep an extremely stable body position, and it really is good to be able to maintain control over your head and to be able to hit real quality. So your body preparation will give you power, and your arms, which separate between the two, in other words left hand against your right hand, will give you the control. So when you come in, you need to prepare, you need to prep your body, so you need to take your shoulder back. Then you need to have your circle behind your body to give your racket some speed. You need to use your body turn up until point of impact. So you're driving your body forward here, body forward to point of impact, and you need to follow through without turning your body by just using your arms, so you have a really stable position to get a quality result from. It's not that difficult to learn by breaking it apart this way. I think it's a really terrific way to learn, and you'll find that once you implement a few of these little points, you find that your backhand volley, which is deep to target, should really improve in quality. Jump on the court, have a go, and I think you'll find it's a wonderful way to play a deep backhand volley. Hope this helps.